It has been called the Great Resignation. Across the country right now, a record number of people are leaving their jobs as companies struggle to hire workers. At the start of the new year, the Labor Department reported more than 10 million job openings around the country. This afternoon, Darcy Swift, CEO of Swift Staffing Solutions, joins us to talk about what to do if you are on the job hunt right now, and if you're an employer, how to attract new talent. Darcy, it is great to see you this afternoon. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Brian, for having me.
Darcy, let's start with those who are looking for work right now. There are millions of openings. What is important to consider during the job hunt?
If you're looking for a job, it's important to consider your attitude. You want to approach a job with a great attitude, knowing that every hiring manager, whether this is the job for you or not, knows 10 others who have a job. And they all talk, no matter what industry it is. Tulsa and the surrounding areas are a small town community. They all know each other. And so you want to leave that. You want to make sure that you actually go to the interview that you have scheduled. You want to go dressed, ready for that interview, dressed professionally. And I guarantee you'll be one of the few. And you want to go in with a great attitude, whether halfway through this interview or not, you decide this is the job or not. You want to leave it with a great attitude.
Darcy, let's chat about money for a second. With the labor shortage, and even just yesterday on Money Monday, we were talking about inflation. If you're happy with the job you have right now and you are a good worker, should you be asking for a raise? And are employers feeling the need to pay more to keep good workers?
You should absolutely ask for a raise if it has been a while since you've had a raise. And yes, employers should consider that, because retaining those good employees in this environment is crucial to having a good staff. The workforce right now, there's not that many people out there. And so if you have a good employee, you want to retain them. If at all possible, and they're asking for a little bit of a raise, you want to accommodate that as much as you possibly can. If you're a candidate or an employee and you're wanting to stay in your job and you love it, but you need just a little bit of an financial advancement, you want to go to your manager. Don't go to a coworker. Go to your manager, somebody that can address that situation for you. And you want to bring out the points that you have contributed to this company. Bring out the things that you've done, the good things that you've done to contribute to this company and do a good job. And that would enforce your request for an increase.
We have less than a minute on the clock, but Darcy, I want to leave on this question. For those looking to recruit, what do business owners and managers need to consider in this climate?
They need to consider an opportunity to possibly train or retrain. If you have an employee in a position and you have a specialty position available, you might want to consider an employee that isn't holding that position and train them for that position. Or consider someone fresh out of school, someone that hasn't been in this industry for very long at all, and maybe train them on the skills. Skills you can always train. The softer skills, attitude, and things like that, they just come with the person.
Great advice this afternoon, timely advice. Darcy Swift, CEO and owner of Swift Staffing Solutions. We thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you, Brian.